Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You know what time it is, guys. It's Title Tuesday, okay? What else day it is? It's Tuesday, and it's with the titledness, okay? It's about to go down. Look at this. Nakamura playing a candidate master. Now, what this is all titled players that play in this tournament. It's all titled, so everybody's strong. You're playing GMs, IMs, FMs, CMs, anything M is playing today. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what Naka, he has like a French type position here. He played a Carol Khan, A6 for an early B5, I'm assuming, with B4 to follow and maybe queen to B6. Maybe. Ryath, what's up, bro? We in here, big fella. Good to see you. Tunda Mike, what's up, man? What is up? Bishop to E7 as Naka goes. We're going to watch a lot of Naka today. They got Nieraditsky in here, guys. The lineup is crazy. Title Tuesday. This is the kind of stuff you come and see every single day. Okay, so G6 is on the board. As we look at Naka here, let's see what he's trying to do. How does he pry open the position? It's very close. So he goes with a D4, followed up with C4. And now we break up the position. This is a weakness, but not really if D4 happens. White actually is doing very fine here. He's doing very fine. Hi, Canty the Man. What's up? What is going on? Tunda Mike. Welcome to the stream, bro. So this is honestly okay for white, but of course we're just going to see a flawless play here, I'm assuming, from Naka. Knight D5 is going to be a very strong square for the knight. Whoa, he put a move on him. Knight E5. What is going on here? Well, let's see. This is a thing. I think I can just take this though. Pawn takes, and then bishop takes C6, bishop D7. So then I'm able to take with the queen and I go up a piece. I just don't think that it works. For some reason, maybe pawn takes, knight takes. I don't know what that's about. It just doesn't work. It's not a move. It's not a move. Bishop d7, and now snap and snap. And I just kind of snapped some material there, right? Well, if you take with check, then he gets to take back. So let's count. What's on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. So I think black equaled out here. It looks quite fascinating for black, I would say. Yeah, knight b4. This is good. Rook d8. Yeah, we're doing fine. Knight c6, that's really strong. Gain a tempo, maybe take this, maybe not. Rook d8. Rook d8. In-game is real nice for black here. This is good. $10-round Swiss, rapid games. Yep, yeah. Yes, 10-round Swiss. So it's 10 rounds of this. That's why he's not playing, you know, like Nieraditsky. Nieraditsky and Firouzja are playing, guys. Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. Nieraditsky and Firouzja are in this tournament as well. So it tells you about the strength here. So they're not playing. That will be probably absolutely like round 8, round 9, stuff like that. So let's see what happens. Rook to C8. I like this file here. Black's just fine. He's fine. And I think his king, well, not think, his king is much safer than white's king in this position. So let's see what happens. We can't play f6, so this bishop is like we're stuck over here, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. We're just bettering all of our pieces before we do anything else. Kind of figuring out what white does. I don't know. Gotta watch this pawn too. It's interesting stuff. I think the sack is better. Bishop takes a3. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you are. Okay, pushing tight, big fella. Let's see what happens. Queen takes. Oh, ouch. That's not a sack. Wow. Hit him with a move. Tactics win games. What's your puzzle rush? Did you do puzzle rush today? You probably should. That's a check. If rook takes and we snap some material. So we really just grabbed a pawn there. And this pawn is able to queen. Yep, pass pawns must be pushed. My system, Aaron Nimzowicz. B3, B2. Get the pawn up here. That's a queen, big fella. And that's just over, honestly. But the only thing that he can try to do is try to get in here and somehow try to mate him. That's a long plan to do, and it's not realistic. So it just probably won't work. I don't even know what this does. I have no idea what it does. But you got to make a move. You have to make a move. So it does make sense. You got to move somewhere. Queen to B7. And he's trying to push this pawn. Yeah, I think I'm going to just snap. Okay, push. I don't see what's next. I think he's trying to get over here somehow. Somehow somebody's trying to get over here. Rook C8 instead, maybe for Rook C3. Puzzle Rush is great. What's up, Chess Win? Welcome to the stream. Bishop to D2. I think you just pushed the pawn. Knight to C4. Really, what is he stopping? He's trying to reroute, so maybe Queen to E3. And then he was going to play F5 and then Queen H6 for mate. Snap, snap. F5 is the threat. He got to go for it. He has to almost. He didn't go for it. Oh, because rook c2. Got you. Mate on g2. Huh. Queen f3. What's the follow-up? Oh, you can't push because check, I guess, and snap. Maybe he'll try it anyway. Maybe he'll try it anyway. It's interesting. Black's winning. Black's absolutely winning here. So let's just see the technique. Naka's streaming too. He's actually streaming Title Tuesday right now too. So you can go check him out. He is streaming right now, actually. This game. Check King F1. Where are we going? Rook C3. That looks like that's out. Start a new one. Start a new one. Reset them. Just hit the button nice and slow. Resign. This is probably, yeah. You have to go here. Queen check, king here, rook here. You have to block with the king, and yep, I mean queen and snap. There it is. Naka for the win. GG. Let's move on. Let's move on. 110 commentary. Thank you so much, Squid 718. Check this out, guys. Who's on the screen right now? We have Firouzja. Okay, if you wanted to know. Look at it. Let's look at it from his point of view. This man is a monster. As you look at the rating, he's 3047, 3047. Okay, and Naka is 3200 in this tournament. Naroditsky's over 3002. So this is ridiculous. All these monsters here. Only 293 players entitled Tuesday today. Yeah, right. That's still a lot too. But 294 now is what it says. So let's see what's going on tactics wise. It looks like somebody just dropped a piece here. Oh, wait, hold up. I get 1-2 is what he says. No, that's a piece. I just take the rook. Yeah, just take the rook. And I come back and get this on the way out. This is a resignation. It should be at this point. Rook takes. You're going to play on. Maybe try to snap this pawn, but that's just not realistic. It's not going to happen. Put the bishop here. Discoveries on the king. It's not good. Rook has to move somewhere. There it is. GG. Another one. Another one. There we go. That was Firouzja. And now Naroditsky. Oh my, what is this? Today's my birthday. I mean, it has to be. Because we got Nakamura. I get to watch Firouzja. Naroditsky's here. Oh my goodness. Rook f6. Queen takes e5. That's a good move. That's with check, big fella. Uh-oh. He's pushing tight. I mean, whoever is playing the black pieces right now is actually playing really, really good right now. Queen e2, really? Huh. How many pawns? He would just be down a pawn. That one's weak. That was interesting. I never would have went for that, honestly, just because you're already down a pawn. So you have to play. Oh, but this time situation is very critical for the FM here. Very critical time situation for him. This is also a weak pawn, so I can always come behind this and snap that. He's looking for a draw, and Naroditsky does not like a draw. He did not attend art school. That is something that he didn't do in school. So he's not going for a draw, absolutely not. So maybe rook here and check or something. H3, yeah, you just got to shuffle. You got to shuffle because this is very passive, very passive. Nothing attacking about this position. It's just like a shuffle mode and hope for a draw or whatever. Like, it's, what do you do? What do you even do? Hey there, what's up, PPRTS? PPRTS, welcome. Welcome. 3-4. You're not down a pawn. 3-4. Yeah, it actually seems like that right now. Maybe now, right? Maybe now. Okay, he got 20 seconds. That increment is tough, guys. That increment is something else. You can be trying to flag somebody, and then you get a position like this, and then you just like throw and launch the keyboard, or just launch the whole chair or mouse, Eric Hansen style. So that's usually what happens here in this extra time. It counts. This extra time counts. 2 pass pawns. Now he is behind it, so it does make it difficult, but it is not over. Or it is not easy for white, actually. Yeah, this is just lost. It's just a simple, simple shuffle. You just push the pawn, connect this one, and bring it on down. Everything stays connected. Going for a check. That's about it, guys. That's about it. You just gotta laugh, guys, okay? You have to laugh at that. I mean, you got to. That was absolutely hilarious. Just because he was setting up mate like that. I mean, That was so funny. Okay, you gotta laugh at that. I'm sorry. Let me pull up the other game here. This one, and sorry. Here we go. I mean, that was great. That was great. I see you found your hat. I did. Thank you. So, yeah, this was setting up mate. So he had to throw in his check before queening because it would have been mate. That's embarrassing to get mated like that. So that didn't happen. That did not happen. So game's going on still. We got big fish here. Vlad just won the knockout for 960. So let's see what he's doing over here. He's rated 3061. Whoa, time scramble, a crazy time scramble, but it's 2 seconds left. Increment, that's a nice in-between move, or Jishin Zug. Thank you for that. And we just probably, yeah, we just snag everything. Thank you for the pawn. Everything must go sail today. Bishop takes. And yeah, push here. Now you gotta be careful, right? You gotta be careful because this is, oh, that was excellent technique. Did you see how quickly he got that? Because the bishop couldn't stop both of the pawns. Excellent play there. Wow, because the bishop couldn't get both diagonals at the same time, so he used his king. In-game technique. Ferrugia not competing. He already won. Absolutely. And just to show you guys the standings, let me pull those up for you. Here it is right now. Here is the standings. Number 1 is Naka, of course. Look at his rating, guys. Look at his rating. Mic drop. 3246. Okay, he's here. 3246. And then we have Vlad right behind him, 3062. Ferrugia, 3048. Neraditsky, who lost that game, he's here too, but he's over 3,000. He probably lost like 20 points on that game. That hurts. But he's still like 3,000. Might be right under after that game. So we have a few games left because this is a Swiss version, meaning that we have to wait till every game is finished. Every game is finished. Not like an arena where it just starts the next one. Ah, interesting. Rook versus knight. You can make this a draw if you know what to do correctly. Usually one space in between the king and the knight is usually a draw. If you get 2 spaces in between, it's trouble. So you need to keep this, but yep, keep this around. He's doing well. And then you step the king off. Yep, step the king off. This gets annoying. This gets very tricky, man. Very tricky. Yeah, knight to c2. Okay. Check there. You got to step here. Yeah, you could have stepped there. King here. Let's see what happens. 2 games there. It's a good lesson. Yeah, this is a good lesson. So this is a draw here. If it gets any worse than this, it's going to be a problem. He needs to be able to step close to the knight. I learned that from Devoretsky's in-game manual. That is a tip. Absolutely grab the book. Or Jeremy Silman's in-game course, but they don't talk about it that deep like this. But it's a draw if you know what you're doing. It is technique. Knight here. Yep. So you got to wait 50 moves, honestly. You have to, because they're going to push this out. So you have to wait 50 moves without a pawn move and claim the draw. So hopefully he's counting. I think Chess.com counts it. I'm not sure. Not that I ever have a game that I go 50 moves without a pawn move. So I just don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we just waiting. Like this has to be probably the last game. It is. Absolutely. It's the last game. This one right here. And it's 2-second increment, guys. So it's not like they're losing time. So this is we're gonna be here a while. So how was your day, guys? How was your day? How was your day? What's for dinner? We're gonna be here a while. Unless someone blunders a knight here. Or even a fork. A fork wouldn't win at all. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's the draw. Thank you so much, Chess.com, for that. Hopefully they intervened with the 50-move rule or something. That is over with. No progress. No progress. And here we go into the next games. Naka's playing another Grandmaster here. I'm not sure who this is. Jay Lucas. Let me see who this is. Is this Forrest? Oh, this is him. Okay, one of the chess bras. Nice. Nice. Let's go, guys. I hope you're ready. So we starting with knight f3 and b3. Some of Nakamura's what is this? His signature stuff in a way. Signature stuff, the Larson system kind of, with bishop to b2. We started with knight f3. Usually you would start with 1 b3. But this is pretty cool to see him play it. I am not a big fan of it myself. I just play other stuff, but I like to watch him play it. So he's a chess pro. He is. Absolutely. He is. Welcome to the stream. The man at the grill. I know where to be. I know where to be when that time comes. A3. Bishop b4. What's stopping it, I guess? I'm not sure really what this move is about. A3. Then he plays c3. Naka kind of can play whatever he wants. I mean, 32-46, you're going to tell him something otherwise. So a lot of times you just won't do that. But here, g4 and h5. What's the plan? h5, he plays g5, h6, g6. So what is the plan, Naka? Is it g4, knight h5, bishop f3? This is threatened, so maybe queen c2, but that takes away this. This is hanging. Bishop f2, bishop e2. This is good. You could push this first. Got to kick this knight. But knight a4 is annoying. He actually can't do that. So let's see what's next. That's good. Keep the aggression going. You have to keep pushing, keep poking at him, you know, poking at. This is good. This is good. He's trying to keep some stuff going. He's doing the same. I'm attacking you back, big fella. Find a move. The bishop in corner pocket says, hello, Canty. What's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Double fianchetto, almost. Delayed. Delayed fianchetto. Delayed. Okay, so d4 is played here. This is very interesting. Very interesting here. d4, huh? He's in the think tank too, and this does take time. So knight d3 is just an awkward move, and it probably just doesn't work. This pawn's very weak, and these pieces aren't coordinated enough to keep this pawn. So, and as he went for it, absolutely. Maybe queen f3 to just get out of the way, maybe. Because rook e8, queen b1 makes sense. Because rook e8, he's trying to maybe could go for some tactics here because of the pin on the king. But there's not much after knight f4. He goes there anyway, sacking a piece, big fellow. What is this? Just throws it out there at him. Take it, Naka, I dare you. That's what he said. That's what he said. At knight f4 first, we about to see some stuff. Either he is out of his mind, or this is about to get crazy. I'm excited. What's the users? Simon. Okay, Darrow94. Got it. So you say he's a new streamer? He's a new streamer. Okay, and playing Titles Tuesday and streaming, and his stream is Jabarit. Can you just let him know? Okay, perfect. Yeah, hey guys, we have a new streamer that's actually a grandmaster. Grandmaster is username is Darrow94. But he has his new stream on, so we're going to check him out. So make sure you guys go support him. Let's try to find him. Here he is right here. Darrow94. This is him right here. He also has a point as well. 2877 is his rating. Grandmaster, new streamer. He's streaming actually right now. So support the streamers, guys. Support them. So bishop to d4. This is what he's playing right now. He's very strong, obviously. 2877. And then Vinny the Pooh here is 2594, is very strong. And shout out to Omni Perspective that says, go Naka, as he subscribes. 2 months in a row. Thanks for the subscription. Queen d7. Queen d7. What's this about? Honestly, who would I prefer to be here? Because this bishop's a little bit too far out, I would say white. Just because you have problems like this sometimes. If he's able to get this in, this becomes super weak. Super weak. And there's a problem. There could be a problem. Yeah, this one's weak too, but this bishop's a little bit stronger. It's kind of weird how this is working. Queen b7, he's kind of go for the same thing. So it frees this up. So this is not as bad. You wonder if f3 is ever going to be a thing, or if they're just going to swap everything and just say draw. Because that could easily happen as well. Could do either one. Okay, so h3, we have g4 to follow. h5, correct. g4, snap, snap, king g2, and hit the file. That's always a thing. It's always a thing. Rook d1, snap, and probably snap right back. Yep, just swap everything off, and you might as well shake hands here. Swap and shake. Swap and shake. Swap and shake hands. a4, take. This is so boring. I am not a fan of this kind of chess. This is so boring. So boring. I like sacking pieces and stuff, you know, like Tal. That's my favorite player. But sometimes you have to play these kind of games. Pawn takes, and what's next? I don't know, b4, bishop c5. It's just lifeless. It's so lifeless. It's like, what do? You just sit here and think and find nothing. Queen to c6, okay. Pawn takes. And how do we bully this pawn? Maybe queen to d2 to swing to b4. That's a good move. A good little plan. What does he do? How do you defend that? It's a pretty good plan. I'm hitting 2 pawns. Queen a3. Free up the queen a little bit. Coffee tastes better in a Chess.com mug. I'm sure it does. Well, I'm having my chess sessions. Wayne Beam, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, bro. So it's 36 seconds for Vinny the Pooh here. 1 minute for Daryl94. Again, he's a new streamer, guys, so make sure follow him. He's actually streaming right now. There's a lot of people streaming Title Tuesday right now. Queen to c7. Seems like this is incorrect. Something seems very wrong about this. Maybe it's not, but sometimes it just seems like it is. And then you probably centralize the queen here. Yeah, so that just made me so much better centralized, and I defended at the same time. So something just didn't feel right about this move. Queen c7. Everything's centralized, and b4 I can kind of just snap here. Thanks for the freebie. Everything must go sale here. Thank you. That's a check, and I just get out the way. This pawn is straight up hanging right now. And there it is. He takes it, followed by e6, and you can resign. Start a new one. Hey, it's easier for both of us if we just hit the button right there. Just click it. Very easy. It's over. Fire sale, everything must go. Absolutely. Everything must go sale here today. Check. Thank you so much for the check. I'm out your way. You know what? I'll put the bishop here just because. I'll put the bishop on d1. Let's make it interesting. And then take it. And then I'll put the king here. Queen takes d4, pawn takes. King h2. Make it simple. Okay, so he's going for this. This makes sense. He's pinning, so I can't play e6, but I can play g3. Which actually gives him an extra move, so very clever. Very clever, because if g3, then he can go here. Then when I push, he can get back in time. So he took on h5. Ooh, forcing moves win games. That is not a move. That is not a move. Bishop, I mean, you kind of didn't have many moves, though, so makes sense. Check. Nope, doesn't work. Bishop check. That's a nice check. Thank you for that. Check. Everything check. 4 seconds on the clock here. Check. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Take with check. Everything has to be with check. Maybe check again. Bring the king over to g2. There it is. Yep, same thing. He could have played this before. He just wanted to move around a little bit and then bring the king to g2. Correct. Defend this pawn. So now we can maybe take this one. Yeah, no, I don't know. You want he has a pass pawn, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, h4. That makes sense. Defend this one. Don't worry about everything else. And there it is. It's over. It's over. So many pawns. That's right. It was so many pawns. Metal Eagle. Hello. How are you? What's up, man? Are they still playing? Black won. He beat him. He took down Naka. He took him down. He pushing tight today. He's pushing tight, okay? He came to play. He took down Naka, and that shakes up the standings. That shakes up the standings. Where are they? Right here. Look, Vlad's in first place with 2 out of 2. How many games are left? There's a lot of games left, so. Feruzin won. And any other names? Petrosian won. Vlad. Okay. It's a lot of players. 8 games left? Yeah, we're about to check some of them out. Let's see who's here. Tennis Master is very strong. All these guys are strong. Let's look at Harant. And Christopher Yu. Wow. Christopher Yu's an IM now. Of course, that's old news. He's running out of time now. He's in very, very bad time trouble here. And then we just kind of swing this knight around. Ah, that's even better. Blockade this pawn. Yep, kind of sit there. So how do we... Oh, we could go d6 maybe. He didn't go for that. Knight to c4, put the knight on e5, I guess. Centralize it. Bring the king around instead. We're kind of just shuffling here. Just because he's in a desperation time trouble here. Knight here, that doesn't work. Knight to g5. King f6. Should be played. Oh, no. Yeah, he's fine there. Yikes. This is good. What's the, yeah, this is good. This is good. He got this locked off pretty nicely. And then he go anywhere? Is he going to take you? Could he take it? Yeah, he could. He could take it. Knight here? That might be out. No, he got bishop d7. That's a good, man, he's strong. Okay, Christopher, you look at the big fella pushing tight. Okay, that's good. That's very good stuff here. I mean, to get this draw against Ferrand. Because this is definitely like very, very strategic. Can't use the master commentary. Thank you, big fella. Great commentary. Thanks, Darth Sidious. What's up, man? Bishop d7. Yeah, this is excellent. This is excellent. The king never has to step off. His king can never has to, really. But you do have to be careful, because in time trouble makes a lot of mistakes. Now, I think in a way he might have not a fortress. You can't really say that, especially Magnus doesn't even believe in these, right? But with this being said, like, he's just shuffling back and forth. The last all moves have been bishop to d7. So bishop d7, bishop e6, bishop d7, bishop e6. Just keep going back and forth. And now we look at it. Ferrand is now the one getting in slight time trouble here. A few seconds above, but this is 2-second increment. He decided to move the king here, which could be, you have to be careful. Sometimes triangulation could be a thing here, and then it would be black's move, having to step off of maybe the square, maybe e6 or whatever, and this could be a problem. But I don't see any way to get through. Maybe try a check. Maybe try a check. Like, there's nothing else to do. As usual, great commentary. Thanks, Nate321. Appreciate it. Maybe he's going to take this. Is it worth it? No, it's not. It just doesn't work. There's a simple way to draw with this. Simple way to draw. Sack division for both pawns at the right time. Did he just... I'm sorry. What happened? Oh, seemed like something got stuck there. Okay. Knight d5, bishop e6 here. And there it is. The draw was accepted. Excellent game by Christopher Yu, international master, not even 12 or 13. I mean, he probably is that young, but that just tells you the age. He's ridiculous. So strong. Okay, so who's it's a lot of games left. Oh no, it updated. Here we go. This is the last game. This is interesting. This is only a matter of time, honestly. Just find checks. Just find checks. It's going to be made very soon. Maybe check him again. Rook here. This is an interesting way to play. I've never seen this. 2 knights and a rook versus a rook. That seems like mate. Check. King here. He's setting up. How is this so difficult? Knight check. Man. This really is not that easy. Looking at this is not that easy. It's a lot of geometry involved here. A lot of geometry. Enigma, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's so annoying, bro. Wow. Is this mate? It's mate. It was mate. He had all the squares covered. He had all the squares covered. Oh my goodness. He missed the mate. He had all the squares covered. Couldn't even do it. All the squares were covered. Everybody in the chat going ham over here in Chess.com. They're like, what, Miss Mate? Oh my goodness. What is it? Strip his title. They going crazy over here. Oh my goodness, they are going wild. Chess.com chat is wild right now. They are livid. Okay, so swing the king over. Come on, bro. How did you do this? How did you do this? You're in front of everyone right now. Everyone is watching you do this. Made in 2 different ways. Finally, we got it. Oh my goodness, he found the mate. Oh man. Wow. There it is. And that should be it. Firouzja jumps up in the first place there. The next round should be starting actually right now. So let's check out Firouzja from the top here. Son, from the top. Let's see what he does. Cool mate, I know. It was actually pretty cool. I didn't expect that, with the knight. I thought it'd just be rook down, but whatever. He needed to end it. So here we go. I'm not an e5 player anymore, but it's very interesting to see how e5 is played too. D4 makes sense. Okay, snap, snap. And what is this? This is a Scotch. So maybe bishop C5. Oh, he goes with a knight of 6 variation. This is very theoretical. Pawn takes E5, queen E7, queen E2, knight D5, C4, bishop A6. Yeah, this is all. Bishop A6, you also have knight B6 as well. Yeah, Wesley So was very nice with this with the black pieces. I remember watching some stuff on him a few years back, actually. But I had a problem with this, honestly, as black. I didn't know the theory, so I think I ended up casting queenside. I was ridiculous. Like, I was so out of book. I didn't know what to do, because I think that was the only thing I didn't study was the Scotch. Everything else I would study, but I just didn't care to study the Scotch. And that is one thing that I did lose to in a tournament a long time ago. Bishop here, that's a very strong diagonal. I like this F6 move. Yeah, I like this. Bishop B2, huh? They probably just go here. Trading would be absolutely like just losing, honestly, right now. You probably, yeah, this is just winning on the spot. So what do? You have to go maybe here. And then if he takes it, do you just take it back? Trade queens? This was a very strong move. I mean, this was extremely strong. But it's Firouzja, what else do you expect? But still, this is a challenge to White's whole position right now. He has a decision to make. It needs to be critical. So he castles. Now he's giving up a pawn. He straight up just said, I'm going to give it up. And we're going to take with the queen, because now we can go into a better endgame, because I'm just up a pawn. Yeah, we have double pawns, which aren't that good in an endgame, but still we have potential of undoubling them. And this could be a pass pawn. This could be over very soon with precise play from this man. What's up, Hacker Kid? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream. There it is, big fella. D5 on the board, 2 pawns in the center. This is something you should strive for almost every single game. Also putting a direct threat on the board, so you got to be careful. But then again, he might actually let him take this, because it's interesting, because you have triple pawns. That's usually not that good. Triple pawns. So rook to E8, I'm assuming, or maybe get the rook off the back rank. That's actually a fatal error. Bishop H3 and game over. So rook E8 makes sense. It's correct. A5, that's a strong move. Wow. A5, now he's back. No, he's not actually. He's still in trouble with this. This might be an exchange sacrifice though. Pawn takes, I get 1, 2. Is it enough material? Takes. It just doesn't seem like enough. It's going to be tricky though. It's going to be tricky to play. This could be something he's considering. What if you just go knight c3? Honestly, you have to develop, and this bishop's actually very ugly. Why do I say that? After h6, you got to find a good square. Bishop e3, you run into d4. Bishop d2 looks weird, and you're not bringing it back to c1. So that's a thing to think about too. I think that's what else he's thinking about right now. Maybe a move like g4, which is absolutely weird. But after h6, you can back up this way and have a diagonal. But you still have to answer the question of development here. So he did go for it, guys. There it is, the exchange sacrifice. After takes, I was just saying that this just doesn't seem like enough. And that's what he's going to go for. He might take here first. After takes, there's a check. And then how much? I get this back and you get, so it's 2 rooks and a bishop versus bishop, knight, rook. What's the compensation? May not be enough. I just don't think it's enough, especially with the knight here. So he chose to take it, but I would have taken with the king so that you can keep an extra pawn. After takes, then you separate these pawns. They're not as strong anymore, and you should be fine. But now, absolutely, as Nene says in the chat right now, he just jumped off the deep end here. I think this is no good. After pawn takes, there's a check, and I'm out the way. King b8, I think I'm fine. And I also have 2 pawns in the center here. But he chose bishop c5 instead. I guess he was afraid of this move. Check, king b8, and bishop covers this square, so rook a4 would not be a thing. Let's see. His connection. Is a connection really bad, or are you just saying Firouzja connection? Yeah, this is this kind of gives White a little bit of compensation. If this knight could be better placed, White could almost be better. Bishop check. How do you get this knight into play? How do you get it into play? I mean, you don't want to block the file here. It doesn't even do anything on c4. You can't go here, and he just stops you from going there. I mean, you have to pick it up. If I pick up my knight, where would I want to put it, right? Check. I don't know. This knight's no good. I just think this is going to be difficult for black. And also he has 29 seconds here. I mean, for white. He's 29 seconds. It's not enough. Just not enough. All the way around here. Rook f8's coming. Knight g4. This is a weak point. Yeah, very good. Very good. You could actually, you might be able to do this and then play e3 and then knight g4. Oh, king b8. Yeah, you can still do it. Bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes f2 now. Wait, and that's check, but he gets the queen. That was sweet. That was sweet. Maybe just rook e5. You may not want to take this. If bishop takes, king takes, well, he doesn't have to. No, that does work. Bishop takes f2. And then just take it anyway. Reverse the move order. It's the same thing. King up, king up. Probably just take this. Yeah. It's just winning. Simplified is what they call this. You have to simplify in the endgame. So after bishop takes rook, rook takes, I just take this pawn. It's very easy. Ooh, that was sweet. For the eyeballs there, that was a sweet move. He had to move out of the way. It was a nice little trick though. If you move one of the rooks, I take the other, and I get up a piece still. He's still making this very difficult. I mean, this is not like clear-cut win yet. This is another level of chess a lot of times when you're like, he has a knight and a bishop versus two rooks, but still making it extremely difficult for him to find anything and do things here. We have to sack this because the rook's trapped. And there it is, the resignation. But he played very, very strong with the pieces he had. Firouzja wins that one. He's 3 out of 3 so far. Let's check the standings. There we are. Firouzja's in first place with 3 out of 3. Chiari is in second with 3 out of 3. Genghis K. Oh, actually, I just switched. Well, this is all a tie for first, but 3. This is round 3. 3 out of 10. So we have 7 more rounds to go. A lot of games left. Lots of games left. Okay. Let's see who's next. Let's see. Did Naka play yet? Grant's down here. I know he lost, which hurts to lose early on. You can always come back strong. Where's Naroditsky at? Like, where are they? Where did they go? I did not see them. Moskalenko is very strong. Let's see what Hansen's doing. Show us something spectacular, Hansen. 18 seconds on the clock. Pawn takes. Well, you got to take this back. So you don't even think about this, honestly. I mean, maybe, I guess, is there a way to get back with the bishop? Yeah, because you can't think too long on that. Because this is a time scramble. Bishop e4 strong. Just take the pawn. That looks like that's winning. King c4. Right. Rook here. We're threatening check, so be careful. Not really, actually. You could just take it because this is defended. So we take 2. Thank you for that. Rook b5. Attack both. Take the pawn. Okay, what is this? Rook check? Out the way. Maybe a check. King here. Separate them. This is an easy technique game here. Yeah, just take on f4. I got 3 pawns versus the pieces. Very easy, very nice technique. You just push this one here. This is a free 2 moves right here. G5, I go, actually, let's go F3 first, probably. Just to defend everything. King G3 instead, same thing. F3, King G4, F4. Just walking the dogs. You know, we're having a stroll through the park today. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. 12 seconds still. This would almost be pre-move. I mean, literally, just do it. It's so simple, so quick, and you save time because it's 2-second increment. You don't want to get caught up in time trouble here. King g5 is the thing. Rook g5 is the same. Rook g7. Yep, we're swinging the king in. Say hello to him. Push the pawn. This is over. This works too. King to c2, I'm hitting the rook. There it is, resignation. E. Hansen takes that one. And the games are still going, as you see here. Still have many games left. Third round is heating up here. It is heating up. Firouzja's here. We don't see Naka or Naroditsky, actually. I'm scrolling. Are they playing? They are here. Naka and Naroditsky and some other 3000s. Let's look at Jospum with this super high rating, 2932. Interesting. This looks like a draw. Who can play for a win? Honestly, white could try, but it's no connection between the pawns. And with just the bishop, it's not going to work. You would have to snag this pawn to have any kind of chance at winning. 4 seconds on the clock. Naka has 2. He lost round 2 and won rounds 1 and 3. Okay, thanks, Chess Win. We should see him soon. Is this rook trapped? No, you just moved the king. I was like, is this rook trapped? You don't have to move the rook. Just move the king out of the way. But this rook, honestly, is basically trapped. I mean, you could go rook h4 and get out the way. King here. Yeah, I can go rook h1 now. He got to be careful moving this around too much. I think the rook's maybe now ideally placed. Maybe he found his groove here. Just keep moving the king around. Just keep the king around this area. It should be fine. Maybe bishop g5. What's the intention? Bishop h4. Oh my goodness. And then shut him out and queen. Yep. Bishop h4, guys. That is the intention. Oh, he might run into it. Bishop h4 doesn't work. King f7, though. So it wouldn't work. Man, that would be great to do something like that. Bishop g5, bishop h4, push the pawn, queen. Ouch. They just keep moving. They just keep moving. They're eventually going to probably just shake hands here. It's 3 seconds on the clock. See, yeah, this is not a regular flag kind of game. You get 2 second increment every single time you move. So, or two seconds. So it's 2 second increment. Every time you move, you get 2 seconds. So flagging is almost non-existing. Almost. So, we snagged this pawn. Here we go. And now here we go. We about to try it, but I just don't think it's going to work. We got to figure it out. Oh, he's in. He let him in. He's jumped off the deep end. Somebody get him. He might be over here. You got to push this one here. Here's the plan. Push this one. Check. Whoa, that's a sweet move there. Oh my goodness. Did anybody else see that? Draw technique. That was sweet. That was sweet. Rook g7. If you take it, it's a draw. And then he jumps off the deep end all the way down with a smile, hanging his rook. Somebody get him out of here. Ouch. That hurts. That hurt. Man, that was sweet. Let's back that up, guys. Check this out. How many of you would have just snapped the rook here? How many people would have just took the rook? I know you're in the chat. I know. Because I would have done it. If I would not have looked. I would have looked first. Okay. I would have looked. Oh, wait. And then I would have moved it. But first instinct, you just snap it. Especially in time trouble. You got 15 seconds. You're not going to think. In this time trouble, take 100%. Yeah. Long time? Absolutely. Same here. That's right. It's a draw. Right. Look like a blunder. Right. That's nasty, right? Because it's stalemate. But this is another thing you can learn from Dvoretzky in-game manual. It's pretty cool also. Pretty cool to learn these kind of tricks. Kent, he played his brilliancy and turned off his brain and lost the rook. He did. Metal Eagle's right. He went here. He's like, yes, I found a draw. Oh, man, I'm brilliant. This is awesome. What am I doing? Oh, what is life as I know it? Like, is this what life really is about? That's when you start asking those questions to yourself. That's what happens there. Start asking those questions like, man, why do I even play? Firouzja, here we go. Firouzja's playing. Next round is started. I run the F pawn up the board. Correct. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on, Firouzja? Show us something here. He just gets out of the way immediately, actually, because this diagonal is very strong, and I am not a fan of staying on a diagonal like this. I tell my students, it's like, get out of the X-ray. Be aware of the X-ray on the board. So get out of the way, and that's exactly what he did. This is somewhat of an X-ray on this, but do you have a good square to put this knight if he takes it? So that's what he's thinking about right now. Should I castle? So he said, I don't have a good square once he takes this pawn, so I'm going to just defend it. And then I'm going to get out the way afterwards. So castle's probably going to be the thing here. Maybe queen d7 to try to stay flexible. Maybe go queenside. Interesting. You also have queen a5. That's a direct threat. Queen a5, and I am into threats. I'm into threats a lot. Queen a5, you're hitting this knight. It's pressure, but it doesn't mean that it's winning. Queen d2 and maybe knight. There it is. Queen a5. That's a big boy move. You got to defend it, one or the other. Knight d4 could be strong. Rook d8. Yeah, you just get the last piece into the game. You're also threatening bishop takes c4. He's just bringing pressure to this man right now. I mean, black is on. He got the initiative right now. He's like swinging. Anyone to play basketball, if you know what a fast break is, that's what this is about chess. He's just moving. How can I make threats and make him respond right now? And he counseled. He said, I'm not responding. I don't care. My name's Firouzja. Take this pawn if you want to. So, because he can straight up just take this pawn right now. And he does take this pawn right now. So there it is. And we're about to see. Is check a thing? Bishop e6, though. He's out the way. So, big boy move. That's right. That's right. No, I play volleyball. Okay. All right. All right. Well, it's like when you're about to run up and get the ball. And you're about to spike it. That's kind of how it is. It's the initiative. Then knight g5. That could be a thing. That could be a thing, Squirrely. Let me think. Knight g5 after that. Queen check, bishop e6, knight g5. He has knight d4. Queen check, bishop e6, knight g5, knight d4 defends. Not here. Here. Knight d4 defends it. So I think he'll be okay there. But then this is hanging too. So maybe it does. This is hanging in the end. Queen check, bishop e6, knight g5, and what if he just castles? Yeah, that could be a thing. That could be a real thing, actually. Check, knight g5, and knight d4, you just take it anyway. Oh, he could take with the pawn. No, but it doesn't matter. I still win this. I still win this pawn. But this knight is absolutely annoying. So at the cost of getting the pawn back, this knight is a monster, which maybe he's not a big fan of that. The rook to the b file. It's not. It probably shouldn't be here. It's actually doing well here. It's covering this. So if we move this rook, the knight's going to fall. You might as well just start a new one. Just reset them. Nice and easy. Reset the pieces. Start a new one. Bishop takes c4. He's in a, look at Firouzja thinking. As we talking, he's still thinking here. This is huge. He's down 1 minute and 20 seconds on time, guys, against another grandmaster here, who is no joke. He is 2,800. So you need to be aware. So he just thought about the whole game in 1 minute and 20 seconds. He probably went to move 45. Just from here. I just wanted to check. I see it all now. I just wanted to check. Now I got it. Queen c2, bishop e6. Queen versus 4 pieces. Okay, so you gotta know he's gonna move it back. So what's the plan afterwards? Because if he moved here and he's still thinking, this is no plan, so something went wrong. Something went wrong, something he was afraid of here. Now he goes knight g5. This is a little bit different now. I think queen check might have been a move, guys, because with this knight g5, it gives more pressure. And also the bishop is like not able to take this pawn now because the knight's not swinging in. Maybe he might go knight d4, but now that's with tempo on the queen. Yep, and there it is. Now it's with tempo. So I can actually kind of move this pawn and not have to worry about, or even play rook d7, maybe kind of cover the rank or something. Well, he is threatening it twice, so maybe here. Maybe even knight takes e2 check. Maybe not right now. King's in the middle. So, but knight takes e2 because of the what's going on here. Honestly, black's in the driver's seat. He's in trouble. Yeah, absolutely. He is in trouble. He is in trouble right now. Firouzja is in trouble. Would the knight be hanging? Yes. Queen takes knight, but bishop takes c3. So that was the intention. Knight takes e2 and bishop takes c3. But the problem is that this is pinned, so he can take on e6. There's increment. Yep, there's increment. There's increment. Nice call on knight d4, James. Thanks, man. Hey, this is what I do. I'm a Jedi. I graduated. I went to the school of Jedi Mastery, so appreciate you. But now rook to b. Rook to b would actually lose on the spot because queen takes, and then knight takes e2. Puzzle rush, and then I get my piece right back. It doesn't work. Honestly, Firouzja is losing, but he is catching up on time. He is catching up on time, so that's a good thing because he was way down on time. And I think a lot of times you get what is not the jitters, but like when you're playing someone stronger, much stronger like this, just how strong he is, you know, you think about everything. And then you go from being up 1:40 to now being the same amount of time. With 2-second increment, he's in his element now. He's feeling good and he's going to be okay because he caught up on time. That's the psychological part of chess there too. So knight takes e6, knight takes e6, and now what? Bishop, black's still in the driver's seat here. I mean, his bishop's hitting air. That's what we call this here because it's hitting literally nothing at all. The knight here, there we go. We got to do something. Snap, snap. Bishop h6, not a move. e3, I'm fine. He's going to double up right here. So we got to figure out something. Maybe just push this pawn, but that helps him undouble. Yikes. Knight e3, maybe just double up just because. It's because we did it. f4, that's a good move. I swing to a better square. Snap, snap. This is going to be interesting. He's going for the kill here. He is going for the kill. He's trying to take down Firouzja. f5, e4 is going to be a thing eventually. Try to hit these light squares. Try to hit these light squares as much as we can. e3, get him out of here. You can't stay here, not today. Bishop c6, okay. e4, nope, not a move. Bishop here, you might gonna try to remove this knight. a4. Interesting play. Interesting. Bishop c3, oh, that was strong. Okay, I'm out the way. Rook c2, bishop b4. Knight here, I'm hitting g6, and I'm out to swing in here. You needed to go king g7. You might be in trouble. Don't be doing that. You can't allow this man to get these kind of tactics on you, big fella. You have failed. You have failed here. This is over. He is finding the right moves. He always does. This is ridiculous. It's looking really strong for white here as he has this initiative. Very strong initiative. Now he has to move the knight. 4 seconds on the clock. He has to move here. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Where does the knight go? Maybe back to e5. 3 seconds on the clock for Firouzja. Maybe go for this, put the knight back on f3. He's not going to allow it. King g2, I'm out the way. Knight e4, he gets 2 seconds every single time he moves, so he's gaining time, but he's still drastically low on time. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. This is wild. This is what I wake up to every single day of life. This is awesome. Bishop d3, I could snap this. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not taking this knight. What else do I do though? King f1, shuffle, shuffle. Yep, I'm with the shuffle. Absolutely. We call this the king shuffle. Yep. You want another one? Come on. Let's go to art school. I like pencils and pens. We'll make this an easy draw here. Whoa, snap on g3. Oh my goodness, hit the man with a tactic. That is what tactics are for. 91, that saves everything. That saves everything. He might have jumped off the deep end. Nope, it works. Rook e2, he's fine. It looks like he's fine, guys. And he is now up a piece here. But for the exchange of these pawns, you got to be careful. This is a rook trade. He sees it, and now it's 3 for the piece. Very, very strong stuff. This is getting crazy here. Rook takes 3 pawns. I don't know who's going to win this one. Man, black's getting scary here. That was sweet. That sack was just brilliant. Brilliant here because now he's really playing for the win. He is straight up playing for the win. And Firouzja is almost freaking out at this moment. There's a check. There's also mate if you're not careful. So we got to snap. We got one of those pawns. And now what? Check. You get him out the way. We got to cover this. King here. We got to put the bishop here. This is called the one diagonal method from Dvoretsky Endgame Manual. Put him here. Defend everything. He snapped it. Give me that piece. I don't even care. Give me everything. Everything must go sell today. King here. Push. This might be a queen anyway. He's trying to figure it out. If you queen, I get a pawn too. Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. It actually doesn't work though. Wait, because push, I can just take it. I can just take it and you might be losing. He might be losing. He might be losing, folks. How do you do this? This pawn's hanging. This pawn's hanging. Let me say that again. This pawn's hanging. And then he's going to take this. And then he can take this. And I might be able to walk over and snap this one. If you're not able to get back in time, which he has to try to catch his king. If he can catch his king, it's a draw. If he can't, it's over. And how he's going to catch his king is when I go for this pawn, I'm going to be right behind you. I'm going to be right behind. Hey, big fella, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm gonna just stand right in front of you. It's just very annoying when someone stands right in front of you every single time you're trying to move. That's exactly what we're doing here. Stand in front. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, bro? Here. Hey, what's up, bro? Right here. Snap. Hey, coming to see you. King here. Hey, you might have messed that one up. But you can also run to the corner too as well. So that's easy. And then it's a draw. And it's over. Crazy, wild game. That was insane. That was insane. That was hype. Man, I need some water. I'm sweating. That was awesome. Absolutely ridiculous. Big fella, we in here. What's up, Keith Donsky? Welcome to the stream. Squid 718 says, "What a game!" I mean, what a game! That shook up the standings again. Again, the standings are shaken up. So we're gonna see what it looks like at the top right now. What it looks like at the top. And here you go, guys. Here is the standings. First place is a national master, actually, from Latvia. Very strong. 4 out of 4. Oli Pals with the tier 1. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, guys, so we're going to take a quick break, take a quick look at the standings here as you see what's going on. We'll take a quick 3-minute break and we shall return. See you in a minute. All right, guys, and we're back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's up? Thank you, Smithslaw fan. Says first time I've seen NM James Canty comment on a game. Great stuff. Thanks, man. Thanks for the props, bro. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great one. So what we're looking at right now, actually, I'm gonna keep the standings up for you guys to see here. So in first place, we do have the National Master, 11.5 points over here to the right, as you see. And 4 out of 4 so far with 5 rounds to go. This is round 5. And we are watching Jeffrey X. That's a sweet name to have. Sweet username. What's your name? Jeffrey X. Make sure you put the X on that. So he is very strong. And as you see, it looks like he just dropped some material. So I'm like, oh, yeah, he's very strong. And then we come in. It looks like he's getting crushed, actually. Honestly, it just looks like this is a straight up crush right now. I can't take with either one. And it looks like I'm in a lot of trouble. I have no idea how this happened. But Jeffrey X is a monster, to say the least, and the most. If you look at his rating, 29.52. He's a monster. He's a monster. Hey, the bro, James Canty. What's up, man? What up? Fresh Rich. What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. King G1, and what's next? Rook H5. Got to do something. Maybe castle queenside. Try to figure something out. Because that was looking nasty. That was very nasty position. Rook here, interesting. Yeah, just keep the pressure on the C file. That makes sense. Also put a threat on the board. D4 was a legit threat. Now what's next? How do we get this bishop in the game? Because it's atrocious if you think about it. It has nowhere to go. So maybe we might have to go king somewhere. Yep. Because the files were getting kind of shaky here. Rook to C4. We're probably going to double up on a bubble up here. Double up. Hit him with D4. Maybe move the king back to the original square. Man, double up anyway. How do we get E5 in? That could be crushing if we can get E5 in, but the problem is the pawn's hanging. King D6, he could always maybe check you or something. Maybe not. King here, bishop here, E5, bishop G3, F6. That could work. That could work. But double up first. Get the last piece in the game. I totally understand, Jeffrey. Maybe A5, A4, A3. You could try it, though. A5 and, like, something else. A5, A3. You couldn't go A4. If you get A4 in when he gets A3 in, it's kind of just, why did you go there? Why would E5 be crushing if you're down a piece? Yeah, I mean, you could probably come back and do some stuff on the 7th rank, honestly. That's really what he's playing for, is only the 7th rank here. But other than that, I mean, it's tough. I mean, he was getting crushed right here. Bishop takes G6. Man, Jeffrey's strong. And then he couldn't take it. It was like, oh, snap. How did you get here, Jeffrey? How did we get here? How did we get here? So that's what happened. Here we go. We got F6 and Rook here, E5, D4. Snap. That's the goal. Of course, we saw a lot of crazy stuff today too. So let's see what happens. Rook D1, E5 is not a thing. D4 and D4 and E5 are not moves. So he's just pushing this out. G5, Rook D2, G4. I can honestly just take this. I think I want to though. He is doing a great job of keeping counterplay available. And also, how many pawns did he get? What's the pawn count? Because if pawns start diminishing, the more pawns that leave the board, the better chance he has at survival. Did Firouzja quit the tournament? Don't think so. He's right here. 4 out of 5. He should be still playing. I think. Naka's playing right here too. All right. Well, we'll come back to that game. Let's see what Naka's doing over here. 3 points for Nakamura here. This could put him very close to first. Very close, because if someone with 4 wins, that actually we can check it right now. Does anyone have 5 yet? No one has 5. So if Naka wins this one, this could put him into 4, which is a tie right now for first. King F8, what's the intention? You want to go King G7, maybe put this rook on H8 here. You could snap on H2. Many things you could do. That's the goal, of course. We can't actually do that, though. But Rook H4 hits this. Why would you just give me this move? Rook G5 or Rook H4? That's what he's trying to think about here. I just don't understand why you would let me have this. Rook H3 instead. Knight F2, though. That's with tempo. That's with tempo. Oh, ouch. Oh. Gotta get the check in. You might be in trouble. Knight F4? It's a good move. Yikes. What's the pawn count? 3, 6, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, he down. Oh, he got the pawn back. It might be okay now. Whew, that was shaky. Man, that was scary. You might be okay. Snap, and you're getting all kind of stuff. You know, hello. Hey, thanks. Appreciate you. Jeffrey is GM Jeffrey Zhang. He's only 18 and a strong GM. Very strong. Absolutely. Oh, did he just jump off the deep end? Oh my goodness. Where's your rook, Nakamura? Where is your rook? What just happened? Please. Oh my goodness. He just jumped off the deep end, guys. Send a stretcher to his address. He needs one. Oh my goodness. He just dropped it. Dropped it. Jumped off the building all the way down. Didn't even look. Didn't even look. Wow. He straight. What? What? You don't even know what to say. You don't know what to say. It's just a hard sigh. And then here come the questions. Oh my goodness. Why do I even play this game? I hate this game. I don't even know why I play chess. All that other stuff. Rook check, king here. Naka can't flag him with increment. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, somebody put that in the Chess.com chat. Nakamura will play this out even if it was king versus king and Chess.com didn't stop it. He would flag you. But you can't flag with the increment. I mean, it's not that you can't. It's just extremely difficult to do so. Oh, man. That hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts a whole lot right there. Yikes, man. Now that's 2 losses. 2 losses for Naka. Dropping a full rook, not half of it, not a piece of it, not anything. Just the whole thing gone. Whole thing gone. That cost him the game. Tough stuff. But it also lets him know that he is half human and half everything else. But he is half human. That was the human part. That did happen. So what's up, Vlad? Show us something here. Vlad won a knockout for 960. He has 3.5 here. 17 seconds is a time scramble, actually. Time scramble. Pawns look kind of weird, but black is in the driver's seat with these extra pawns. So having these extra pawns could mean a lot. It does mean a lot, actually. We just have to figure out what to do, but he is losing. He's down a piece. So we've seen a lot of this lately today. Like pawns for pieces. Weird games. Okay, bishop c1 over to here. Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to figure this out eventually. Bishop f6, that was strong, actually. That was strong because you got this clear. Honestly, this is your piece right here. He's down a piece, but this is how you look at compensation. When you have compensation, you have these pawns, and you have to use these just like you would the piece. Use them how they are. So you got the only way to do anything here is to push these pawns and cause a huge problem. If even one of these go, then black could honestly be looking at winning chances, especially if he trades a pair of rooks. Then it's going to get really bad for white, actually. Crazy how that works. But that's compensation. So a knight here, rook here, maybe rook here. Ooh, that check looks nasty. You might be in trouble if you start swinging these rooks over. You got to get out the way. You just got to get out the way. Oh, but he might hit you with another one. Whew, man, this could be ugly. What do you do on this move? Rook e5 was not... Rook e5 had to be out or close. King e3, that's what he could have did. He could have did king e3. Uh-oh, uh-oh, we got the pawns. It might be in trouble. Don't do that. That would lose on the spot. Knights, tricky knights. Now you can take it. Now we can check you. Look at this, guys. I told you. Now look at how black's playing for a win now. Don't move this. You might be in a lot of trouble. He has to figure out a move. Maybe try to trade him. Ooh, that sucks. Knight check. That wouldn't work either. Man, these knights are tricky, bro. G5? King f6. That's a move. King d6. That's a move, too. King d6 and get him off the board. Get him off the board, bro. Rook c2 check would have been nice. No, we got to get rid of this stuff. He's too many pieces on the board, allowing a lot of counterplay for white. Even mating threats if you are not careful. You're just going to check him. Oh, that was almost mate. Rook check was nasty. Then king here, and then knight check. That might have been over. There's tactics everywhere. Yeah, this rook check, he might go back for it. Yep, and he finally got him off the board. I don't know if there's enough. Huh. What you going to do about this? What do you even... Hold up. Rook takes... That loses the piece, though. Why would you do it this way out of all ways? It's still a draw. But that was the worst way to do it. Of course, you just stay behind the pawn here. Walk the king over. Don't take the pawn, right? Don't take the pawn. Last trick. And take. And that's a draw. And there we are. Vlad and Big Fish take a draw here. And what does that make the standings? Wonderful time here. Look at that. Wow, he's awesome. He's strong. He played with me on the Pawn Grabbers, actually. That's Min right there. Tuan. Strong. 5 out of 5. Crushing it right now. Shout out to you, Tuan. Good to see you. What up, KT? Have you stream? Haven't seen you stream in a while. Yes, sir. Man, I'll be streaming soon. It's a lot of work. A lot of chess work. So, good to see you, bro. Who is playing? We have 3 more games. Let's check this one out. 27-40. 2.5s for both of these guys. And we have a boring end game. Boring. Very boring. Oh my goodness. This is putting me to sleep here. There's nothing here. It's all blocked up. You might have to do something like F4, but then that's honestly probably jumping off the deep end. But F4, if you do it now, it might be okay. You probably just don't want to touch this. Honestly, you just shouldn't touch this. Just keep shuffling and play safe here. Yeah, move the knight around. Play it logically. Absolutely. Honestly, you don't need to touch anything. He did though, but he didn't need to touch anything. Knight here. You don't need to touch this because his king can't get around. He will check you though. Kenty, what's up? What's going on, Quinn? How are you? What's up, bro? Pawn takes, and we kind of walked the king in a little bit. Got to be careful. Have to stay around these pawns because they're vulnerable, and we do have a dark square bishop. So if we start getting on a king walk too far away, we might be in trouble if we can't defend this. But the knight luckily can. Bishop g5. So what's the plan? What's the plan? What if we would have threatened that pawn? Oh, that's a pawn. You gave it up. What's the time control? Oh, that's why you're moving so fast. It's 2 seconds, but we got increment though. H4. He can take that. Oh, snap. Take it. King f4. Oh, he might be out. He might be out. King f4. He got to move his king. Pushing the pawn through. You have to. You got to go for it. Push, push. I queen first. Okay, hit you with the check. Oh, he didn't. Queen f6. I'm just out the way. And then I walk my king around. But not so much. Queen d5. What a monster move. And it's right back at you. Queen e1. He jumped off the deep end. Oh, my goodness. Somebody get him. He dropped the queen. He dropped the queen. That hurts. Oh, man. Put some... Rest in peace. Moment of silence, guys. F's in the chat. Moment of silence. And we're back, 5. And we're back. We're back. That hurt. That hurt right there. He just dropped it. Dropped it. Time trouble gets us all. Time trouble will get us all, folks. Where's Nero? Did he drop out? Or is he... Where is Neroditsky? Only 3 perfect scores. Yeah, guys, check this out. 3 perfect scores. One of them are from Tuan Min, International Master. Let's actually check him out. He played for the Pawn Grabbers and did an excellent job holding his own against the Grandmasters. And he took down many of them. The baddest man in chess. What's up, Canty? What's up, Blades of Glory? Chess Moon says that's not a move. That's not a move. So it's like a London system. Oh, it's a Slav. That's what it says. Time makes fool of us all. That's right. And they took a quick draw here. Wow. He just took the draw. 5.5. He was like, yeah, I don't feel like playing. They took a quick draw there. 5.5 out of 6. Some of these quick draws. Let's check out Hansen. Show us something, man. What is this? A French? Carol Khan. Okay. Carol Khan, got it. You assume bishop e3 could be a move, but maybe you should castle first. He is thinking here, so this is something he's figuring out. If you're thinking, you have to look at the non-logic, not logical, but the different moves. Like queen b3 is probably a thought. Because he's still thinking here, shows us that maybe he's thinking, there it is, guys, queen b3, absolutely. So you have to notice, a lot of times as a player, if they don't make the obvious move fast, which is castle or bishop e3, then they're thinking about something else most times. And then you have to figure out kind of what that is and maybe anticipate the next move that they might be thinking about so that you can save time as well. So queen e7, he defended. I can get out of the way with castle. Bishop g5 is annoying. It actually creates a sort of a weakness. f6, pawn takes, and then you have to castle this way. Bishop g5, I think, was strong. It may be very strong now, but he just doesn't play bishop g5. Never gonna play it, huh? Bishop f4 is defending this. This is attacked. There it is. We defended. But this is ugly. I mean, trying to attack this is very annoying. Very annoying. I'm an attacking player, so I try to set up positions that give me these kind of attacks. Here you have to play very boring. Bishop f1 is probably the next move to defend this. Knight d4. Trying to play tactical. So if he takes this, you might go knight b5. You might. Actually, this might be... Yeah, this is good. Take it on f5. So that was good. He found a nice little shot here. Because I can take this and take this. Leave these doubled. Leave this here. This is a thing too. And if he takes me, I take here. I think this was interesting. f3, bishop g6. f3, bishop g6. Knight b5, queen b6, bishop e3. And then play f4. You might be okay. That could be a thing. f3 here. Knight b5, queen b6, bishop e3. No, that's hanging. That's the problem. No, never mind. It's queen's here. Queen b6. Yeah, bishop e3 hitting that. Queen got to move. Then we play f4 to defend it with a pawn rather than a bishop. Knight's kind of ugly though. A6 is going to happen. Maybe we can swing into D6. Maybe. There's a lot of time to think about all of this. F3 is like the first move. Yeah, Queen B6, but you have Bishop E3. Oh, but no, it's actually not defended. So it doesn't work. He just snaps it. That's why I said Bishop E3, but it's just not defended. Just take that one too. Fallujah's 4.5 out of 5. Izzy, let's check. He is right here with 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. What it do, baby? What's up, Murby23? Welcome. C4. So this is annoying. Honestly, when you get these kind of positions with an Akira Khan, it's usually black that's like slightly favored. For some reason, too. It's so solid, honestly. If you misplay the attack, you're probably going to lose the endgame in every Akira Khan. There's like no way around it. There is, but man, I rarely, if I get to the endgame in Akira Khan, it's tough. It's tough. I'm a relentless attacking player. So I just try to attack stuff. Queen G3 and F6. If you misplay this, he's going to lose. Like, this could be bad. I mean, what do? You are currently down a pawn. So Bishop F1, he's trying to play this right. Now we're going to play F3. And hit and probably take on E5. All right, guys. Cool. Thanks for that, Simon. Thanks for that. So after round 6, guys, after this round, there will be a 3-minute break for the players. So we will take one as well. And then we'll be right back afterwards. So after this round. After this round, be so short, a 3-minute break. Bishop to E3. Hitting the queen. Whoa. Oh, he did take a pawn. Okay, so this is not that bad. This is not the kind of endgame you do have in a Carol Khan. The bishops are still alive, but man, I mean, we down on time, and this is not a super like cool looking position that we would actually want. As white here takes, rook takes. Okay, rook B2. Maybe just play A4. He's trying to move this maybe like here. Okay, hit him with a tempo. Hansen might be fine taking a draw here. They might repeat moves. Because he's down on time, but he's getting closer on time. He's getting closer. He is down like 20 seconds. Ooh, is that a move? Now you can go here. Do you really want to nab this pawn? That center, you might want to break this up first. The center's so strong. Yeah, you got to break that up, bro. That stuff is too strong. You can't allow him to just chill like that. It was way too strong, his center. So he traded first. I'm assuming, is this a thing? And just keep constant pressure here. There it is. Now maybe he might go, knight takes F3. Nope, that's not a move. It was so close. Man, everybody's eyes lit up. Bishop to D3. If bishop takes, knight takes F3. What a move. Bishop to D3 is on the board. He might have to take this knight and neutralize some things. This does work. Bishop takes E5. Bishop takes, hit him with a check first. King moves, and then take on B2. Ouch. That hurts. He fails, guy. It fails to check. King here, and we snap a rook. Have a good day. He missed it. He missed the check. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. He missed it. Everyone's missing it. Everyone's missing all kind of stuff today. He missed rook C8. The chat is going crazy on Chess.com right now. They are livid in the chat. It's crazy. It's unreal. Hansen missed it. His whole chat is probably saying the same as he's streaming right now as well. Just miss the clear win, guys. Even the best miss it. Here's a mate on the back rank, so he gets back right in time. H6, and I just get out the way. 6 seconds for Hansen here, trying to figure out what to do. H4. These rooks are dominating the game here. Absolutely. Probably just take it. Don't even think twice about it. Put the bishop here to defend this pawn. There's really not much else to do. Rook E3, that's a move. Takes. If you go bishop here, I just step out the way. Be careful. That's mate, by the way. Way to get mated. That would be terrible. Oh man, that would have been hilarious. H5. What was that about? What are these moves? This is awkward stuff. He just I think he just didn't. He's running out of time, so that's a huge factor. When you run out of time, you do crazy stuff. When you run out of time. Just put the rook here, maybe. What are you doing? 3 seconds on the clock. Probably going to go for a draw. Maybe move the rook around because he wants to win. Bishop D7. There it is. There's the draw. He took it. He took the draw. Wow. That was crazy. Missed the check. Eric Hansen missed a clear, straight up, rook C8. Get him out of here. Reset the board. Move. He missed it. Both players could have won. Yeah. Instead of draw. Life. Funny. This is the standings. He's still in first place. Dang. How many games are left? Anyone that can clear that? Can anyone clear 6 right now? That's the question. Eljanov. Actually, Eljanov has 5. Who's he playing? Jospum? That's going to be hard to do. What's it look like? What's his chances of winning? Yeah, that's not going to be a 6 for him. Well, it is 3 seconds on the clock. Gotta be careful. If you guys take that, you will lose because he has the extra tempo he needs to queen this pawn. Gotta know your endgame, so don't take that rook. Be careful. So now your goal here is just try to set up the Philidor position. So when the time is right, after he pushes the pawn and advances, you go behind him and check. So that is the goal. This one could be a long one. Wild Blacks again, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Awesome. This is very easy draw, yes. Josman just got all the time back. Yep, all the time back. Well, Eljanov, it looks like that too. And also, yeah, Josman's up to 20 seconds, so. Yeah, when you see this kind of happening, like, you know it's about to be a draw. They just build in time, correct. And then he has to push the pawn and a 50 counter resets. So it's not like the 50 move rule draw, where 50 moves without a pawn move becomes a draw. And check, and then step forward. Bring the king up. Maybe not, though. If you bring the king up, he can go behind you. Oh, he can, but after you move the rook, oh, check first. Yeah, it's still the same. Like, you're not shielded. You gotta be careful. I think he messed that up. I think he had to move the rook first, so he can allow the check once this move rook goes from the back rank. Because if not, he's just gonna go back and forth. Now he has the check, which is very annoying. Where does your king go after this? Like, you just have no shelter. Honestly, he really messed that up. That's why you have to be careful in these end games, guys. You gotta know him. It's very, very difficult. Yeah, this was a beautiful move. That's just sealed the deal. He has to be careful here. He's trying to get him. Make sure you know your end games. There it is. There it is. And there's a draw, guys. Book draw technique all the way through. Very good. Very good. And now, guys, this is a 3-minute break for the players and everyone. So we shall return momentarily. 3 minutes. All right, guys, and we're back. Here we go. So players are back and everything. Let's do this. Loving the commentary. Kenty is baller. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Cool, cool. So what's going on here on the board? Darrow 94 versus Wonderful Time. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, so knight to e7, d4. This looks good. I like d4 as a move here. There it is. Yeah, d4. That's the game move, right? Yeah. d4. Why is d4 good? Just because if their pawn takes, knight takes, there's a hole here. You have to notice a hole in a position. What is that? Usually it's like space around an area, and especially around the king. That's very good to note. So now knight b5. So you see he played a6 to keep him out of here. Wonderful Time is a monster, by the way. So yeah, he's an IM, but a lot of times don't let the title fool you. That's crazy to even say because the title is ridiculous. But you know, have a title like it's IM, but he's very capable of beating any GM, especially with his rating being 2953, higher than a lot of other GMs. So It's very strong player here. So let's see what happens. Knight takes c6. So he's stopping knight to b5. Also almost kind of threatening bishop before himself, just to be annoying here in a way. But you kind of want to keep this bishop because this one's so bad. So you want to keep one good one. So he's probably not going to take this if he does go here. This is an interesting position though. This is a hole, but we can't necessarily get to it right now. Let's see what happens. Oh snap, Canty on the stream. We in here. That's right, yeah. We are in here. Welcome. Agree, Canty. I would say Bartholomew can wrangle with any GM despite his title. Absolutely. There are many players. You'd be so surprised. There are candidate masters. Even like King Crusher, who's one. Candidate master. Like Monster. 2600 and stuff, right? All the time. Only a candidate master. Which is like 2000 FIDE. Queen b6. That's an annoying move. That's annoying. Honestly, you just gotta do what you gotta do, like rook b1. Oh, but then bishop c5. So he did go queen d2. So he's really voluntarily giving this up. So he's gonna get some counterplay. Queen takes b2. We gotta go for it. Rook to b1. Queen goes where? Only move is a3. Rook to b3 is one thing to always consider. He does have queen a5. Doesn't really matter. He is going for it. Rook b1, queen a3. So maybe we just gotta develop bishop g2. But you have to watch out for bishop b4. Not really. Rook b3 defends and attacks. And then I'm out the way. The problem here is when his king castles, we don't have a legit attack over here, which could be a problem. But also his development's lacking, so maybe we can compensate for that using a D file. Because he can't play D anything ever, means that he's gonna have to go this way to develop the rest of his pieces, which keeps this at bay. So honestly, white might be doing very good here. That's a strategical sacrifice here, as he gave up a pawn for more development here. And now he's trying to figure out what to do. Tuan is definitely thinking. Bishop b4, it's like an automatic move. Absolutely. We have this kind of pin going. And after we castle, I'm assuming the same here. And the question is how. Yep. And now we have to, how do you do anything about this? And then if you don't, how do you make progress? So these are questions that need answers. How do you progress as white? If it's white to move again, how do we keep our progress up? And that's difficult to say because you can't really attack this pawn unless you're going to sack a rook for it. I mean, jump off the deep end all you like. But, honestly, what else do you do? It's very tough. It's honestly very tough. This is a very strange position, I would say. Maybe h4, you do defend g5 right now. He is attacking e5. If you drop another pawn as white, you're probably going to lose. I don't think you can give this pawn up and live to see the light of day. As you see, Tuan is a monster. He's even rated almost 100 points higher than the Grandmaster here. And, the points are showing right now. 30 seconds. A 30-second lead on time at least for Tuan. 8-4. Uninteresting. What is this about? What's the next move? I guess he's just stopping b5. Understandable. But what if he just takes on e5? I don't know. Knight b5? I don't know what he was planning there. I have no idea. I don't know what he was planning. B5 looks good too. Yeah. Naka got a 0-point buy. He did? Really? Well, here's that h4 move. Stopping g5, but at the end of the day, yeah, we can't get this out, and he's going to plan for it. I think black is the one fighting sort of for a win. He's trying to figure out how to win. Knight d5. That's a strong move. Big boy move here. Oh my goodness. Knight d5. If you take it, I take it with the queen. I get a pawn out of it and I get my piece right back. I also now come into the position. Now I'm into the position. This is exactly what we wanted. And now it looks like white should be able to squeeze this out. If bishop takes it, I have both bishops and the d file. And this should be way more than enough compensation than what we had. Now I'm able to actually maybe keep a little bit of pressure here. Maybe, I don't know, how do we defend this knight first? A5, that does make sense. Of course, defending so we can swing the rook over here to keep more pressure here. Then maybe rook f7 to follow. We got to be careful playing something like rook to d1 just because this knight is able to take this and the defense will be going away. There we are with rook to d3. Rook f7, I'm assuming, is going to be played. If rook f7 is played, what's the follow-up move? Here we go. Rook f7. Now, rook d1 runs into knight takes a5, I think. After knight takes a5, you'll be in trouble. Yeah, I think you won't be able to like keep this pawn because this bishop and queen. You're getting rid of the defender of this knight. So moving this rook will be a no-no there. Queen to c7, he's out of the way. He moved his knight back to put it on d6. That makes sense. Now we're going to snap with the rook. He snapped with the pawn instead, keeping this bishop at bay. Look at the bishop not being able to do anything. This pawn is hanging though. This is a hanging pawn, or is it? Ooh, that's sweet. You can't take this. You better not take this. He took it. Bishop takes c6. Game over. Get him out of here. Start a new one. That is over. Tactics win games. That's Puzzle Rush. At the end of this, I'm going to push d7, and I'm going to grab some material, whether you like it or not. So he goes here instead, and that's nice. I could just double up, honestly. Probably maybe play rook to b3. This rook to keep the same pressure. Queen c1, same. I defend my rook. I'm still threatening to take this. You can't take this back due to d7. There's a resignation very soon. Very, very soon. Darrow94 is streaming right now. He is streaming, and he found the nice tactic to pull this game out. Ouch. Give me everything. Everything must go sale today. What do you mean? And there's the resignation. GG. Big boy game right there. That was sweet. That was sweet. Is Naka out? I don't know. I saw him playing. Let's look at the standings. This is round 7. 6.5 out of 7. Look at that. He's streaming. Okay. And he's in first place. Naka quit. Okay. He quit. So he's streaming. Look at this. Darrow94. First place. Hansen in 5th. And other GMs as well. Okay. Let's look at this 2900 rumble here. Knight f6. Oh, that's a check. Oh, it's black to move, white to move here. You'd probably take a perpetual here. You probably can't afford to move anything else. Queen f2. Yeah, that just don't work. Maybe you could go queen f2. Whoa, that was strong. That's scary. Anything he does is blocked with a check. Okay, so maybe queen f2 now. And there's a draw. Yeah, he took the perpetual. He said, I'm taking the perpetual. I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, Vlad, show us something. That is not a move. That's right, bro. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Okay, what happened here? White won this one. 4 seconds to go. Seems like games are finishing up here, cleaning up. Check out this strong international master, 2900. Rook to g5. Whoa, was that? No, that wasn't mate. You can just block it. Come on now. We're not going to fall for this. It'd be hilarious if he did, though. But this is not something we fall for. Rook g6. He's still trying to do it. It's so funny to see some of these threats sometimes. Like, that's just funny that if he falls for that, right? Oh man, that's hilarious. Where can I see the standings? If you're in Chess.com, you can actually see the standings. Right here is actually on the screen right now. I have them up, but you can catch them yourself on Chess.com under upcoming. In progress events. You have to change the tab so you get to see what's in progress. Probably move this. Oh yeah, you can't. That's hanging. Yeah, doesn't work. Hey James, hi chat. Hello mods. What's up, Bruja Web? How are you? Hello. Honestly, there's no way to make progress here. There's like no way to make progress. No way to make progress. Oh, right here. You mean this right here? To the standings tab. Got you. Rook check. King f7. Yeah, this is a draw. Like, just shake hands here. What are we doing? Why are we still playing this game? What are we looking at here? How many games left? Tom Pogart. King f7. Oh, okay. King h4. Wow, good move. Sweet. That was new. I mean, you're probably going to try for g4 eventually. Eventually, this is going to be the move here. But you can't flag in this time control. Well, finally, we got something different here. Hit him with a check. And we can't advance yet, though. King G5, you might be able to do it. He's gonna try it, but that's, yeah, that could easily be tough. What are you doing? King H3, gaining the time. King G5, snap, king takes F5. Check and try to walk it off. There we go. Okay, all right. They came to their senses. They realized that, oh, we can't do anything else. It's a draw. Yeah, he probably did, honestly. I think he just tilted hard. Whoa, whoa, this is one of the last games here Vlad's playing. I think Vlad had a similar position like this, except it was on the other end. Vlad was on the other end. He was the one trying to queen. In this case, it looks like... Wait, no, I think he is trying to do this. Is he the one playing black? He is. Oh, yeah, this is the second time he's had a position like this. That's very rare to have this kind of position, like, twice. It's almost like he meant to do this. You just step the king over. This could be... Oh, that works too. Queen D7? No, that don't work. Okay, so king F8. Oh, he's starting to get close to him. I think you just have to kind of run. Yeah, queen here, and then you go king G8. Yeah, that should have been played. And this is, okay, so we got to find a place that he can't check you. That is such a difficult task. Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet, but he got this move in. That was sweet too. Queen here, where's the check? He found one. Queen F6. He can hit him on all the light squares. All the light squares. King here. King H8. King H8. King H8. No, but he has Queen D4 though. King H8 would have been nice, but he had King D4. Dang. This just looks like a draw. This is too much. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. This is so hard. Somebody said 50 move rule in the chat over here on Chess.com. And then he played H4. So now it restarts. It has restarted. Oh man, that's hilarious. Well, he played H4. What's up, Sam? Sam says King A1. I thought the same, Sam. But I think, you know, the thing is he got Queen D4. So he pins the king. And then what's after King D4? AB, what's up? What's up, AB? Good to see you. Daryl in the lead so far, he is. What happened to Naka? He quit. He said he quit. It's tough. Tough competition here. Tough competition. His king is like way too far now. Or the queen, I mean. Okay, he might be okay if you go king F8. Try king F8. We're going to try this one more time, big fella. Where are we going now? King E8? No, no. King E7? I don't know. This is ridiculous. At this point, I'm like, bro, just chalk it up. I'm done with this game. We holding up the entire world right now. He queened. Did he not have a check? Oh my goodness, he didn't have a check. He didn't have a check. I was like, why did he let him queen? Oh my goodness. Somebody send a stretcher. That one hurt, guys. That one hurt. So where did he go wrong? 140 move win. He checked him. Was there not another check? Oh, he had to, I think, go here. I think like he did before. Yikes. That's why you push on, man. But that's a Long push on win there. That took a long time to do. Well, here we go, round 8. Here's the standings. Darrow's in clear first. So let's watch him play. What is this, a French? Carol Khan, something weird. I'm assuming he's going this route. Or something similar. I wouldn't have played H4 to repeat 50 move. Yeah, bro. I'm like, why would you do that? I guess he thought he was going to win that game. Like, he was just going to be so precise that he was going to win. Man, that pawn way too close. And it's for human error. No, I'm good. Let's just take the draw. Okay, C4. I like this move by White here. He's breaking up the game. And the goal here is when you're castled a lot of times is to break up these kind of weird defenses. Knight D7, Knight E7. Putting the bishops on the fin shadow kind of stuff. I love White's position here. Bishop B2, Rook C1 is so easy to play it. So easy to play White here. Yeah, so easy to play. So there we go. When are you playing one of this, Canty? Oh, it's gonna be a while, man. Title Tuesday. I haven't played in a long time. Title Tuesday. It was fun though. I think my highest score I had 5.5 or 6 out of 10. I was like, let's go. Title Tuesday, big fella. Beat some GMs and some IMs. It was good. It was fun. Excellent. Bishop to E7. I'm assuming Rook C1. I mean, you kind of just, this is like a free natural move. It's just very natural. Rook to C1. Putting the queen here on an X-ray. Not even really doing much, but it does get the last piece into the game. You always want to play queen to D2 a lot of times, but you might be running into some trouble. Like bishop to B4 is knight to D6. That's a move. So after takes, and takes. He didn't take it though. Oh yeah, that's hanging at the end. Yeah, this is over now. This is over. You couldn't take this knight, so you had to play king F8. You know something's wrong with your position if there's a knight here and you can't take it. There's something wrong. So it's going to be a lot of maneuvering here and a lot of expertise, a lot of technique, a lot of everything. And a little bit of blunder on White's side for White to really go wrong here. So let's see what happens. He's in a think tank. He's thinking. And honestly, what would I do here? I don't know. Bishop C4 to take. Yep, that's what he did. Jedi mastery. Bishop B5. Yeah, because you just want to take this and maybe open this up later. That was the plan. So takes, and this is hit. Bishop takes B, G7 is a thing. I like Kenji because he's always in a good mood. Always, man. Always. Always, bro. Always. Bishop C4 takes. What's the plan? Knight E5 seems really strong. There it is. Knight E5 takes, bishop takes. Had to trade because it was too strong. So now the queen goes where? Honestly, we get a pawn back with interest because this is still on the back rank. So honestly, White's winning. Queen moves somewhere. This rook is temporarily out of the game, so you don't count it. Meaning, like, you got to keep the initiative going, and our pieces need to stay active for us to win. So queen goes wherever. Even queen C6, maybe? Oh, he could probably go there. That's probably the only move. Yeah, that's the only move, because rook takes C5 is not an option anymore. So honestly, that was the best move. Anything else, I would have taken this and then taken on C5 after trading. So he still takes it. We would love to go rook takes C5. Unfortunately, it's not a possibility. We would love to do something like that. Just doesn't work. Queen takes is just crushing for White. You can't take with the queen. You have to take with the pawn, or you just gonna give up the game. Honestly, the king is a little bit too far away from completing development, so he takes with the pawn. Now we have to find a move for White. ED and Queen D4 says Sam Copeland. Sam in the chat. Let me see. Oh, ED and Queen D4. Oh, that's strong. Oh, that's strong. Bishop D4. I thought Bishop D4. But Queen D4 is interesting too. Queen D4 is pretty clever, actually, from Sam in the chat here. and also hitting g7. And if you take the queen, then you got these double pawns that are disgusting to deal with. So nobody wants to deal with those. So there we go. Bishop d4. I like keeping queens on. So bishop d4 was the move, but you do have to worry about this. It was pros and cons to both. c4, you have to worry about this, but honestly, there's not really much to worry about. White's doing everything. He's in the driver's seat, absolutely highlighting this diagonal. You might need to go rook c8 to keep everything intact. But tactically, that might not work. I don't know. Yeah, he made it. It does work. If takes, then everything is held by here. I can also snap this, but that gives him time to run, which we don't really want to give him that time. Is there anything we can do to stop him from running? That's the goal. Is there anything we can do right now? Yeah, he's going to go king g8, king h7, and sit nice and pretty over here. Of course, we can take on c4. He played queen c3. Oh, okay. Okay, clever. Clever. He can play f6. Oh, but you got this check. Oh, that check's nasty. Oh, he got king g8. Yeah, you just got to keep it moving. Take and queen a3 check. Ran with a7. Yeah, I thought that too. I was just like, man, that's the only thing to do. That's why it's annoying. So he just took on c5. Yeah, but that would have worked too, though, Sam. That absolutely would have worked. Because probably the bishop is probably, you know, better here placed anyway. Queen takes a7 would have been better. Actually doing it this way. After f6, it probably was better to do it that way, actually. So now black is able, Elginov is playing super strong here. He was able to fight back and now get an equal position. But I think white still has a slight edge. He also has a passed pawn, but also does black. But black's is not able to cross yet. And having the opposite color bishops, this is very, very instructional here. This does not mean it's going to be a draw. It actually means that sides cannot attack each other, or actually they can't oppose each other. So attacks are a little bit more devastating if you're able to get them off here. So let's see what happens. Oh, snap, that's a pawn. Whoa, what in the world is going on here? Okay, we got to take that first. Then we take with check. He backs it up. Probably get behind the pawn. Okay, get behind the pawn so it can't move. And then we walk ours, walking the dogs in the park. Hello, stroll, just taking a quick stroll. Bishop d4 loses on the spot to check. You got to be careful. So we check them ourselves. We don't have another check. How do we push this? How do we stop it? Bishop d4 loses. It's over. It's over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He jumped off the deep end. Somebody send a stretcher. It's over. Get him out of here. Wow. That's it. That's it. He was pushing tight. Elginov came back from a losing position to win this game now. This is like over. This is over. I'm about to queen. Hello. Hey. Hey. Hi. Here's my sister. Hello. It's over. GG. Ouch. That hurt. Would have been disgusted if I... Yeah. Absolutely. Me too. Me too. Absolutely, Sam. I will feel the same way. That's not a move, says FPC. It's not a move. Sorry. Ouch. That hurts, man. Everybody's just collapsing today. It's like crazy. Where's Nero? Faruja was here. I mean, he's still here somewhere. Okay. Naka stopped playing it. Like, what is this? Everybody came out today and brought the power level of 9,000. It's really getting ridiculous today. First place is not even who you would think it would be. The first 3, actually, not even who you would think it would be. The first 10 are not who you think they would be. If we check it up right here. First 10. Yes, Canty, what's up? Nothing, Nathan Goose. I know this is a wild. Talk about a bracket buster here. If you had someone to pick to win, we don't know who it's going to be now. We have no idea. I mean, we do. We have an idea here. 7, and all 3 of these guys have 7. So this is round 8 now. So round 8 is started, I'm assuming. And where's the game? Oh, this is still the same. These are the same games. Okay, let's check out this one. Did Naka stop playing? Yes. Yes, he did. Canty, a lot of GMs are being sent away on the stretchers. Absolutely. A lot of them have been sent out special premium stretchers for the Grandmasters today. It's premium. So a lot of care in that one. This is a draw, actually. This is a draw. Looking at this position, but white has to be accurate. Just got to move around. Yeah, I can see white actually really messing this up, though. And it's very hard to be super accurate, too. This is not fun. Not fun. Defending is not fun, okay? You know, getting swung at the entire time. Somebody swinging at you and just swinging. Oh, yeah, this is not a draw anymore. So, somebody swinging at you is not going to be fun, okay? And that's what's going on here. It's hard to defend when you're getting swung at so many times. So maybe, just maybe. Oh, that was strong. And then we come see him. Hello. Hey. Yep. Give me everything. Must go sale here. He hung a, and that was probably why. Yeah. Oh, why are we still moving pieces here? I have no idea. We still moving pieces though. King here. I can go rook d2. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a resignation. Fire sale, right? G. That's another game. Another game. We have a few more left here in round 8. Here's the International Master, 29-15. Pushing tight. We've seen him before here. And is this a draw? Can he get to the corner in time? Can he get to the corner in time? Rook takes. Yeah, I think he had time to get to the corner. I think he had time to get out the corner. There it is. There's a resignation. I mean, a draw. Draw offer. I was like, wait. Why would he resign? No resign. That was a draw. That's the same game. Few games left here. Oh, White's doing well. White's doing excellent here. How would you queen his pawn though? Wasn't this a move? Wasn't that a move? Oh, makes sense. Oh, he resigned on the spot. Oh, rook d5. Boom. Oh, dropped him. Rook d5. Queens with ease. With ease. Whoa, this is crazy. Which way is my pieces going? There looks like mate for whoever is mate. Whose move is it? That's exactly how it's going to be. Like it's mate who. Oh, whoever's move it is getting mated or something. And there it is. Give me the queen. Give me everything. It must go. Oh my goodness, that's a check. Ouch. Whoever's move it was winning that game. As you can see, we might not even need to use the queen. There it is. I just mated him. And here's the last game of the round. Yeah, you might as well just like, well, what are we doing here? What is the goal? What is the goal? He might be able to get a check and a check. He's trying to be able to, if you could trade the queens, you could be winning. That's a good move. His king is too far away from stuff. Well, the queen is very nicely placed, though. Force queen e5. Wow. What move are they on? 94. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. It's going to be a real long one here. He was reviewing Alarosa game. Oh. Oh, you got to go king. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you had to go one of these squares, though. So he's not in range to like, oh, queen e4. No, that don't work, though. Because he can get a pawn, too. So that would suck. There's 5 seconds left. You got to move fast. You got 2 seconds on the clock. You need to move a little bit faster here if you're planning to win this game. Oh, you got 3 seconds. That was a good move. Queen f2. Oh, I thought that was mate. That looks scary, though. It looked like mate. Queen g1. Queen, probably bring the queen back. That's a check. Get out the way. King g1, that works, too. Oh, he said he was tired. Okay. And there we go. We have a draw, guys. That's a draw. Another one. And now this should be round 9. Should be starting right now. So look at the standings real quick. 7 out of 8. There are 4 players out of 204 with 7 points out of 8 games. This is the 9th round. And let's check some players out. Here we go. These are 2 players with 7 here. Alpha Ratel here from Russia. Super strong. Alpha Ratel is 28.59, 7 points. Kind of crept up out of nowhere. 7 points. Very strong performance so far. Bishop to G2. Looks like an English in a way. Queen to B3. What is this? English opening. Carol Khan defense. Who is Alpha? I'm about to check right now, actually. Dmitry Gordievsky. Okay, strong. Dmitry Gordievsky. Oh, I love this. If just for teaching purposes, guys, this is a nice pawn structure to have. If you didn't know, it's just nice to be able to open this file up. It's even better when the pawn's on like C2 because you can go C3 and B4. Right now we can't go B4 because the bishop defends that, but future reference, that would be a nice goal for us. Yep, and now he's actually repositioning his bishop to be able to play B4. That was very strong. Knight to D2 seems interesting. There is a way that you play this with the black side, actually, of the London system, actually. There's a London system very similar to how white's playing this way. I'm not sure if anyone plays it that way, but this is what this reminds me of. Hey, Canty, what's up, Sharkima? How are you? E5, this is nice. E4 actually is a blunder because D4. Bishop A5 and then B6, and you can just resign. So push, and now he pushes probably ahead and knight to E5. Hey man, what is up? Hey, look at Last Samurai in the chat. GMJJ. What's up, bro? So he does go forward, and then he backs everything up. So I think F3 is a nice punch to the center. This is a very strong center. Needs to be broken up. I think this is a very nice just punch. There it is. Boom. Punch the center. Open it up. Open the center up. F3. So after pawn takes, I wonder which way will we take? Probably with the bishop is probably the best way. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Yep, bishop takes is probably the best way. You could take with the pawn, but it does separate the pawns. It is a way to do it, guys. It is, but it does separate how strong the pawns are when they are together. Bishop takes allows castle, still puts pressure here, and maybe you could play E4 later. This keeps knights and stuff out of E4 and G4, but you still can castle, put a rook on E1 and be good. It's the usual. Castle queenside, interesting. Bringing this rook to the center. Bringing this rook to the center. You also maybe want to play H3 to kick anything that comes into G4, because you want to eventually get this bishop strong again by playing F4, maybe putting a knight on F3, but you have to worry about knight E4 yourself. That's why this Caro-Kann is very strong. Maybe you can play G4, H4. And kick this knight first before doing any other operations. Because if you push this pawn, this square becomes very weak, which the knight can implant. So after G4, G4, H4, and G5, getting rid of this annoying knight squares. Let's see what happens. We in here 977. What's up, bro? King to B1. This is a nice check, honestly. Why would he go King B1? King B1 out of all the moves. I guess because of that. C5. He hated the break. He hated this break. That's crazy. How long have you been playing chess, James? I've been playing chess 20 years. I'm 27, so all of my life. Hi, Mr. Canty. What is up, Barry Condos 74? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, black's got some nice counterplay. I'm loving how this... Man, this takes a lot of calculation to calculate this right. A lot of... I mean, you got to be careful. Knight takes. Whew, man, a lot of captures. Which one are you taking with? Oh, both of these ways lose a pawn, though, huh? Oh, but you lose a piece. Be careful taking pawns. Wow. No, you don't. You don't lose a piece. B4, it's an in-between move. I get to take this first, which he did anyway. And then you come back and snap this way. Is the Speed Chess League on later? Speed Chess Championship. I think they do play today. Today's, yeah, the 3rd. Yeah, it's a game today. Pawn count 3, 6, 3, 4, 5. We are up a pawn, but it's the kind of this pawn, or it's really this pawn. But this one's it's doubled. Gotta be careful. They played already. I'm about to say, I think they played already. I think it was like 8 Pacific or something. So it was very early. It was like 11 Eastern. 7 Pacific. Yeah, so 10. Yeah, they played at 10 a.m. this morning. Knight to d3, snap on e8, and bring the knight to f3. We just got to get it out the way. Maybe knight e4. Nah, I don't want him to take mine. I just don't want to trade it. So knight f3 is absolutely a move. Then he has knight f2 and probably swinging the e4 himself. Okay, knight f3 is here. Knight rook. Ooh, that don't work. Where am I going to move my rook? Knight f3, knight f2. That's an annoying move. Knight f2 is annoying. Rook c1? I really don't want to go there, though. He can swing in this way. That's very annoying. You would have to put this bishop here. But we got to figure out where to put the rook. If you go here, maybe you could go here because the knight covers this square. So if rook f1, knight here, bishop here, you don't get forked right here. So in the meantime, you gain a tempo. Tempi are very important. You need a tempo to get an extra move. So rook f1. Oops. Oops. Oh, did he do that? Oh, he did that. He did go rook e1. I probably would have kept it on just to keep him on a little bit longer. I like to keep the pieces on just a little bit longer. It gives more room for error. He went back to c3. If he takes it, that'd be great for white. Get connected past pawns. I agree. Omni perspective. Queen c2, that's funny. That's what you're saying, huh? King c2, yep. King b3 and takes. Yeah, it's going to be interesting tomorrow to see how that goes. Speed Chess Championship. It's going to be fun. Knight to g4. Yeah, this is just a draw, bro. I mean, you're going to try to fight for some stuff, but the king can never kind of get through here. You can't really move this bishop because this is hanging. Only thing you really have is the knight to move around. But you can't win with just one piece. I mean, you can. You can. But in this position, probably not. I think you got to sit the bishop back here, which is quite annoying. So, or maybe put the knight here. G4? G4 is coming. Oh, you got to be careful. G4 takes knight h6. Oh, but then you got G5. Really, king here. Knight e7. Knight d4. Oh, man, you might be messing this up. 5 seconds on the clock. Come on, Elginov. But we just saw him come back and win a game like something like this before. This is very vulnerable. Now we can... Ooh, can't go there. I was about to go this route. But let's not hang a piece. How do we get a knight to threaten this? We got to get to g4, which means we need to get here. Oh, dang. Dang. That would have took a lot of moves to finally get to g4. Oh, man, just to attack this pawn. Ooh, that was a good move. Whoa, whoa. You giving up a pawn here? Yeah, I would take that too. I would take both of those. Absolutely. You're going to have to show me that this works. It doesn't. Oh, yeah, it gets right around to you. I get 1, 2, and then my king gets in. Oh, this is the classic in-game stuff. Only with a knight here, though. Can you do this? Probably not advisable. Pawn gets a queen quickly. Alpha Ratel just offered a draw. And then he just looked at him. He just stared at him. No, no draw. And then made his move. No draw, bro. Alpha Ratel offered another draw. And he took it this time. He took it this time. That was funny. And when he offered a draw and just say no. No. No draw. I don't do that. So we still have chess left. A lot of chess left here. One more round as well. Dang, like, did Firouzja and Naroditsky drop out too? Like, where are they? They are nowhere to be found. Let's check out Darrow, though. I think if he wins, that might put him tie for first or something. Where's he at in the standings? He has 6.5. Yep. So if he wins this game, let's see what happens. And he does. We come in and he wins the game. That puts him tie for first right now. It's a 4-way tie, 7.5. 5 now with Darrow 94. All right. Few games left. Let's check these guys out. Whoa, this is interesting. Queen Bishop versus Queen Rook. Gotta be careful. Queen F7. If you take it, could be honestly drawn. So what's next? King here. We don't have a check. That was a good move. That was a good move. Oh yeah, there is a check there though. Make sure everything's defended. That should be fine. Ooh, look at all the checks covered. Oh, man. Now I have checks. He's made it. He's made it. Oh, my goodness. He got to go Bishop H6. He missed it. Queen F7 mate. Whoa. Whoa. Study your tactics, big fella. Go back to the puzzle rush. Do that one like 1,000 times. Yikes. He had to go Bishop H6 because it was mate everywhere else. You couldn't go forward because the queen had that cut off. So that was the only mate. Dang, that sucks. Was that an upset? Not really, but it was a good game. Oh, is that round 10? Oh, round 10, guys. This is the last round. You're so fast, Canty. Thanks. Yep, absolutely. This is my game. So this is the last round. What does the standings look like? 7.5 is first. So this could easily be a multi-win. Of course, everyone, like, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe like 3 of them have 8.5. 2 or 3 can have 8.5. So let's see what happens. Elginov is playing now. He started with, I think, G3, move 1. Knight F3. Okay. C4. This is good. And then you just follow up with Knight C3. Takes is fine. Knight C3, Rook E1, E4, Queen B3. Yep, Queen B3. I'm an E4 fan myself, so this is not stuff I'm like having fun watching. Queen E3 check was nice though. And with his bishop on E7, this is awkwardly placed, which means you might have to go Queen D8 just to castle. Yep, Queen D8 just to castle, which is very annoying, as like you kind of almost wasted the move here. I think this is a very strong check, but he can't castle. If he's able to consolidate, Black's just going to be fine. He's just going to be totally fine. Which I think there's no way around that. Which means White has to figure out how to untangle. Untangle. What happens when they have the same score on number 1? Oh, I think it's by tie breaks. And it's also by these points on the side too. If you look next to the points. There's points next to the points. So 40.7 is what Paramov has in first place. 40.5 is actually technically second place. Even though the scores are the same, points are a little bit different. Well, here we go with the tactics. I thought Queen G5 was a move. So now I'm threatening to take a lot of stuff. Bishop G6. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Yeah, he's okay. Bishop G6. Bishop G6 is strong though. Dang, that's a good move. Bishop G6. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Yeah, that was a good move, man. Bishop G6 is sweet. Because you get to take this back. And I have to figure out where to put my queen. As good as this move looked, Queen E3 check, Black still got a lot of counterplay against my queen side with these bishops. How many? What did he get for that? He only got a knight. Yeah, so sacking a queen is not worth it. This was pretty good. Centralize it almost. You can check. Yep, it can come back. It's time to get out the way. There's no more thinking about this. No more thinking about this stuff. That's what he did. He got out of the way. So let's see what happens. Let me look at some other games here too. Alpha Retail and Paramount. Something more interesting here. We have a rook lift. This pin is absolutely annoying. I might have to go G4 just so I can push E5. Push knight D4. Rook G3. Queen H6. Whoo, man, he's setting up. He's setting up. I love tactics. He's setting up right now. Knight D4. Rook G3. Queen H6. And he does have Bishop G6 somewhere in there, but he's setting up. He lining up. So E5. Don't be like surprised if you see E5 ever happening. It usually takes like 4 pieces for successful attacks, like almost guaranteed attacks is when you're using 4 pieces. So he went Bishop G6 first, Rook G3, kind of reverse of the move order here. So the king's not on H8 or Bishop's here now. We do have H4, H5. Yep, so now he moved out of the way. Only difference is the queen's not on H6 in this line. Queen F4 is a fatal blunder. Defends it. Well, he does have almost under a minute now. Well, he does now, but under a minute. 55 seconds, a minute 44 for Parhamov. He's from Iran. He's from Iran. Alpha Retail is from Russia. Cool. Why didn't he play Bishop A7? He just wasn't into that, huh? Okay, Bishop takes, Queen C3, Bishop takes, and then we need a killer move. Queen B2, yeah, setting up shop. Almost. Almost. I will laugh so hard if he wins this on the queen side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would hurt. He is running out of time here. Very bad timing for black here. Okay, so he allows him to take it. King goes here, and then he takes here with Rook A7 as a threat. Rook A7, that's out, guys. Rook A7 wins on the spot. Rook A7, queen moves, and queen takes F7. Look at that. That is how you attack. You use your pieces. Good game, big fella. Get him out of here. Queen takes F7. GG. Start a new one. GG. He's still thinking, guys. I don't think he sees it. Oh, my goodness. Queen takes F7 is on the move. It's right here. It's in front of his face. There it is. He found it. Queen takes F7. King here, followed by mate on G7. Good game. Rook A7. Gotta attack. I love attacking. And here we go. They are still pushing pieces here. Very long game. Parham's your boy? You like Parham? Queen to C3, we're hitting the rook. Honestly, yeah, this could be a draw. Black could absolutely push for a win. Yeah, with Queen B4 and stuff like that. I just think he has a better activity. Play C5. Maybe not though, because he'll have a passer too if you take this. Yep. So you get one, I get one, and then I'm pushing mine first. That was the problem here. But also I get to get behind the pawn after I take yours. So if the bishop takes and Bishop D5 check, yeah, this could happen. "18 seconds, Elginov is playing. Probably walk the king over. Let's get the king a little bit closer first. Guess you don't have to. It's probably beneficial, honestly, to walk the king in. Does that work? Can you do that? What if I go c2 right now? Okay, maybe it does work. Because I couldn't play b3. Because he takes it. Okay. What is, I'm sorry, what is this move? What if he just takes this? Oh, you getting yours too. Okay. It's like, what is this? What is this nonsense? Hello, what's up? What is up? Kivavich. Or what is it? Kivavich, yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream. Black's able to snap some of these weak pawns. 6 seconds on the clock, by the way. With 2-second increment. His king shut out the game, so honestly, if he's not careful, Black is going to just pick this game up with ease. If he's not careful. I think Rook c3 might be good. What? That was not a move. That was not a move at all. Rook to c3 would have been totally fine, actually. Now he gets to get his king out of the way. King f5, and we start pushing pawns. I actually snapped this one first, because then we'll have 2 connected passed pawns, which is terrible to face if you don't have them. Now we have a check, and hello, everything must go sale. King g4, give me everything, please. Everything must go. Clear the shelves here. We'll hit him with the check. Maybe go rook g7. I mean, rook g1. This check's good. There it is as a resignation. Eljanov goes down. He goes down. Ouch. Round 10, that was crucial. He was playing really good. 8.5. Look at that, guys. 8.5 out of 10. That is clinched. Unless somebody with 8 wins. That's clinched. Is there anyone with 8 that's still playing? Yeah, I don't think so. No, yeah, that's over. First place goes to Parhamov. Nice job. Nice job. Eljanov pronunciation is terrible. Yeah, I mean, there's so many names like that. I didn't even know that there was another name for Alekhine, which is Alekhine, until like last year. I was like, bro, what? Alekhine, Perk is Pierce. I was like, yo, you know what? It's whatever. I just know how to play it. Perk and Pierce. I was like, Pierce, what is that? The perk. I'm like, what? It's the perk. Rook check, and this is mate. And this is over. Why are we playing this? Maybe you could try for something. Try for some tricks. I always say Alekhine. 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 Yep. That's funny. Parham won. Parham won. That is it. Look at that. Parham took first place in a strong field like this. You don't see Nero, Firouzja, Naka. What? This was crazy. There was so much competition here. It was so much strength. It was so much beautiful games today. Awesome stuff. First place was Parham. Second, shout out to YQ Perez out of Cuba. And Sinan in third place out of Russia, where they're born, 2100. Very nice, strong stuff from these guys. Strong showing. Title Tuesday is always awesome, especially the best part about it is having all of you guys here with us today. How much did they win? That's a good question. I forgot, but it is prize money for it. So Bishop in the Corner Pocket says we in here. Thanks, guys. We should be having a raid soon. I'm assuming there should be a raid, so stick around so that we can have that raid commence to you guys, and you can go hang out. I'm assuming probably with Naka if he's streaming, or the Chess Bros. Somebody's taking this raid. It's also nuts that Firouzja passed the 2,700 FIDE barrier. Absolutely. That's crazy. Correct. Congrats to him. Yes. Good fighting chess today. Thank you. It was a lot of chess fighting. Good job as always, Kenty. Thanks, Roop. Okay, Raid's going to Feingold, guys. About to go see Ben Feingold. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm National Master James Canty. You can actually follow my stream as well right here. It's right there in the chat. So click and hit me with the follow. You guys can hang out over there where the Jedi are. Thank you. And the raid should be commencing very soon. So just stick around for the raid. Play the Grob says bye. See ya. Nice stream. Thank you, Bishop in the Corner Pocket. Thank you. Thank you, James. Thank you, Tundra Mike. Thank you. See ya. See you. See ya, guys. Raid's commencing. Cool. There it is. Stick around for the raid. Stick around for the raid. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a good one.